Zendaya's career could have been different. 2 movies she has said no to in Hollywood. Zendaya reveals why she rejected roles, exited the Aaliyah biopic, missed Descendants, and refused one-dimensional parts after Euphoria. Zendaya Maree Stoermer Coleman has built her career as much on refusal as on success, and that choice has quietly rewritten her Hollywood trajectory. From walking away from a high-profile Aaliyah biopic to repeatedly auditioning and losing out on Disney's Descendants, and later rejecting a steady stream of roles, she felt reduced women to narrative accessories. Zendaya's decisions show uncommon restraint in an industry that rewards overexposure. She rose from Disney Channel visibility to Emmy dominance with Euphoria and critical acclaim with Malcolm and Marie, yet still found herself turning down scripts that failed to offer growth. In interviews, Zendaya has been candid about why certain projects did not sit right, stressing that admiration for a subject or excitement over a deal means little if the execution falls short. Below are the key projects that Zendaya either stepped away from or never landed, and why each no mattered. Zendaya's exit from the planned Lifetime biopic about Aaliyah was one of her earliest public career pivots. Cast at 17, she was initially set to portray the late R&B icon and even re-record several of Aaliyah's songs for the project. However, complications piled up fast. Aaliyah's family objected to the film, with her uncle and former manager Barry Hankerson arguing that a TV movie would be too small a tribute, per TMZ. Behind the scenes, music rights issues also surfaced, adding friction to an already rushed production. Zendaya handled the backlash head-on, including criticism tied to her racial identity. "A lot of people say I'm not black enough. Half black is just enough," she told a Splash News reporter via BuzzFeed. "It doesn't matter what color you are, it's about how you portray the character." For those that don't know, Angela Bassett and Tina Turner, they look nothing alike, but she was that character, so I think that's what it's all about. Ultimately, Zendaya chose to walk away. Tom Holland's fiancée explained, "I just felt the project wasn't 100% there. I feel that production-wise everything just felt a little rushed. And I think because she's someone I admire and I love so much, it can't be done halfway, or not to the standards I think it should be done at, so I just decided not to do it." She added that she would still be open to playing Aaliyah someday, saying, "By all means, when the right project comes along and it's done the right way, I'll be the first person ready to play Aaliyah. I've been into Aaliyah since I was little." While many peers chased visibility, she chose discernment, even when it meant walking away from prestige or familiarity. Before Zendaya's career crossed into blockbuster territory, she wanted Descendants badly. The Disney Channel musical became one of cable television's most-watched original movies when it premiered in 2015, introducing the children of classic Disney villains and launching multiple young stars. Yet Zendaya, despite repeated auditions, did not land a role. Cornelia Frame, former VP of Casting and Talent Relations at Disney, later confirmed just how hard Zendaya pushed for it. Frame said on the Magical Rewind podcast, "Zendaya did audition many times for Descendants, and that was a big deal. She really wanted it, and it just ended up not going her way." Frame later reflected on the timing, noting, "Things happen for a reason, and you do often book this other thing that's amazing when you don't get something else." That other thing arrived soon after. Without a long-term Disney musical contract tying her up, Zendaya became available for Spider-Man: Homecoming. Missing Descendants may have stung, but it left the door open for MJ. Project Snapshot. Category details. Premiere Disney Channel, 2015. Viewership: one of Disney Channel's most-watched originals. Lead cast: Dove Cameron, Sophia Carson. Zendaya's choices suggest confidence rooted in patience, not fear. Zendaya refused roles for a year. This is where Zendaya's strategy becomes unmistakable. After Disney, she found herself flooded with offers, yet many of them felt interchangeable. In a 2021 GQ cover story, the actor revealed she rejected every role she was offered over a full year because they lacked depth. It's not necessarily that any of the scripts were bad or something like that. I just felt like a lot of the roles that I was reading, specifically female roles, were just like, I could have played them all as the same person and it wouldn't have mattered, if that makes sense. She elaborated further, explaining, "The best way to describe it is just like, they usually serve the purpose of helping the male character get to where they need to go, do what they need to do." The absence of growth sealed her decision. They don't really have an arc of their own. It would have been great, and it would have been fine, but I wouldn't have grown at all. As Hollywood continues to recalibrate what leading roles for women look like, Zendaya's refusals may end up being her most influential performances. Which role do you think changed her path the most? Drop your take below and let's talk.